And I'm not trying to sound like the old man who's ranting about like smartphones or the old man who's ranting about the grocery store or whatever, but things have seriously got way, 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 way worse in like a few years.
Yeah.
I mean,
even like...
It's going to get worse.
Even with how fucking expensive it is to get food out or even like call in like a to-go order. Or if you decide to like just let me go, I'm gonna drive to this place, park, and walk in and let me like try it out. They're catering to all the DoorDash orders for 20 minutes in front of you. They don't even care about the people that walk in.
My time.
Do you think if we took away phones, people would... Do you think like 30% of people wouldn't know how to get to work if you took away phones tomorrow? Like if I snap my fingers and they disappeared, but people had to keep going.
Yes.
How many people do you think would get in their car and they didn't know their route to work? I would wager it's like 20 to 30% of people actually would be like, if the phone doesn't tell them where to go, they can't do it.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people are kind of like nanny stated over the phone, where they just do whatever the GPS is telling them or Grok is telling them.
Mm-hmm.
People that go on vacation and they do the vacation depending on what ChatGPT told them was the itinerary for the day. People need their hand held by a computer now.
Yep.
You wonder if people would, like if someone got hurt, would they be able to navigate to the hospital if they didn't have a phone?
Yeah, probably 20 to 30% is probably correct. I mean, it's
Well, if you can't read the sign.
people that go to New York and they go to Times Square and then they leave. People that go to LA and they walk down Hollywood Boulevard and then they leave. It's that.
People that they type in Hollywood Boulevard in their phone.
People that go to the Wax Museum and they say they met Tom Hanks.
People that go to Chinatown and think they're in China.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I was just at the post office today, and like I'll make this very quick, but like it's like unbelievable how many people have made it to the end of their life with not knowing how to do a single goddamn thing. Can't fill out a form, can't tape a box, can't figure out how to ship something. You go to the airport, so many people, they don't know how to fly. They don't know how to get in a line. They don't know how to get to TSA. They don't know how to roll their luggage. They don't know how to tie their shoe. And I'm looking at them like, probably got a pension. You're in the twilight of your career, maybe even your life. You can't do anything. You're fighting with the person at USPS. You can't figure it out. I walk up, 40 seconds, boom, done. Ship the thing I'm shipping. People are like pulling their hair out. There was a guy crying in the corner being like, I have to ship this to my friend in Florida. And he's like autistic. He has a humpback kind of. And he has this computer. And he's like, I have to. I got to ship it. He's like, my friend in Florida. And they keep going, sir, you need to put like a return address down here. Then you need to let us know like how big the battery is. He's like, well, he goes, I have to let you know how big the battery is in my laptop. He kept repeating back the question very loudly. And they go, sir? Yes. He goes, okay, so I have to let you know how big the battery is in the laptop. Then after that, what do I do? And they go, then once you find that out, then you tell us. I go, so then after I find out, then I tell you. And they're like, yes, sir. And he's like, okay. And he goes and he fills out another form and he gets to like fucking cut the line and he cuts the line in front of me again and he did it fucking wrong. And he starts getting stressed. He's like, I just need to ship this to my friend in Florida. Like it's an irrelevant thing to say at all.
Yeah.
And like then an old guy cuts in front of me. He put the return address like wrong. He filled out the wrong thing. He got the wrong stamps to put on it. I'm just like, I'm looking at everybody. I'm just like, how have you guys made it so far? How have you people made? You're trying to pull out of the parking lot. People are like cutting you off. People are like almost backing up into you. You're honking on the horn. I'm looking around. I'm like, everyone's on their phone. No one is knowing how to do anything. And then I look at these people. I'm like, this is who's at Savannah Bananas games. You're at Jelly Roll concerts. You're at Post Malone shows. But I'm like, how? How are you even making it there? How did you get into the venue? How did you wake up this morning? How are you not dying of some bacterial infection? How have you not drank sewer water? How have you not been hit by a city bus? How have you not been killed by a bunch of stray dogs? How have you not been like ran over by a car? People, dude, the weird thing in my neighborhood too, I keep having to hit my brakes with some people. There's this new thing that's been happening like the last 3 months. I said I was gonna make this quick. I've had this happen 3 times now in 2 months. Someone is crossing the street and they're not looking my way.
Yeah.
I see people, they do this, they're looking at their phone, they look that way and they just start walking across the street, and I hit my brakes and swerve and miss them. And once I come to a complete stop, they go and they turn and they jump like this. And I saw them from a mile away. They never even looked. And it's a busy street. They never even looked. Never even looked. Keeps happening all the time now. Pulling out of park, people are just not looking. No one's paying attention. I feel like I'm in like some sort of ghost world.
People are like automated walking. Automated living.
It feels like people are outsourcing like any basic human thought now to something else.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like I don't know what happened in the last 6 months, and I'm not trying to become like a Paul Giamatti, like fucking sideways guy where I'm just like losing my mind. But anytime I go out, I'm looking around, I'm like, holy fuck. And I'm not asking for people to be like these pompous, pontificating, like people who are thinking about the big issues of like existentialism and like life and meaning and family. I'm not even asking that. I'm just asking that you know how to fucking tie your shoes and wipe your ass. I'm walking out and I'm going, well, does anybody here know how to wipe their ass? Okay, you're in charge now. This guy knows how to wipe his ass. Now he put him behind the counter and he scans the things. Holy shit. You go to the self-scan checkout thing at the grocery store now? They only do that because they save billions of dollars, but the self-scanning things never work.
No.
So you try to scan something, it immediately says you did it
and
wrong.
And then a person comes
you scanned
over.
A wrong
it
barcode.
Takes longer for them.
There'll be 2 barcodes on a thing, and you scan the wrong barcode, and a guy comes over, and he has to enter in like 15 different... He's like hacking the Matrix. He's putting like a laptop connected into it. They have to call another lady to come over here because he doesn't even know how... I'm like, what the... And I'm looking around. There's a guy who keeps like pushing his knuckles into the thing, and he can't figure out how to hit the buttons. It's just like a guy trying to do this into the screen. And he goes, it won't let me select Diet Coke. And they go, sir, use your fingers. And he goes, oh. And he starts pushing it. It's unbelievable, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but it's like the fact that I'm almost hitting people with my car all the time now, or that I just can't go anywhere and get anything done. It's like driving me a little crazy.
I think everyone's kind of doing that with like everything in life. It's the type of thing where you used to do it with like your mom or your girlfriend or whatever, where you just like don't want to do something, so you act retarded, and then they finally take it over.
You think they're weaponizing their helplessness against other people?
Yeah.
So they're going to the post office, and instead of figuring out what to do, they're just giving it to the person and hoping.
Because it's also these places' fault. Unlike, I mean, not the post office 100%, but like most places have outsourced like having employees for like you do it yourself, or like scan the thing and then input all your information and then you do it. People are like exhausted by that, so they're like,
because they've kind of been abused by these people for too long.
So they're like, I'm just gonna get it wrong, and then somebody will come over and do it for me. I mean, I've done that at self-checkout where I'm like, what's the fucking... And then I just hit something wrong on purpose, and it says somebody's coming, and I'm like, right, come literally fucking bag it too. Like, I mean, why am I doing this? There's nobody there. I go to a lot of places and it's closed. The person behind the counter, they're not, but they stand and watch you do the self-checkout. So there's like a little like stinker thing in me where I'm like, no, fuck you. You work here. I don't know where avocado. I don't know. Did I get avocados? I don't know.
You know the number for avocados.
You know. So come over and fucking do it.
But they don't know it. That's the thing now.
Yeah.
They don't get paid enough to know it.
I know. I mean,
they stand there and they call. I went to Fidelity with my wife to get a thing fixed for like our kids' accounts for investments. And not to sound like the goyim. But so I'm in Fidelity, and it's the classic Gen Z, like 24-year-old kid giving, like, I keep asking him questions. He's like, I don't know. And then Katie would ask him a question. He goes, and they were pretty basic questions about the accounts we had for our kids. And he goes, He goes, yeah, hold on. And maybe 6 times he went back into his manager's office and came back out and then answered the question. Then we'd ask him another question. He goes, yeah. And he was a nice guy that has no idea.
But you want to just be like,
as well
why
be
do you even... Yeah, just bring the guy from the back out here that knows how to do it.
Eventually, he got on the phone with someone higher up at Fidelity and put him on speakerphone to walk him through how to help us change this thing we needed to change, but we had to go in to change it.
Yeah.
And he was on speakerphone with his higher up, and the guy, the Gen Z kid, he goes, "Oh, well, you're on speakerphone. I'm here with him right now." And the guy goes, "Garrett, you have to tell me when I'm on speakerphone with them. It's highly illegal. I have not informed them that we're on a recorded line yet." And the guy goes, "Oh," he goes, "I didn't know we record these." And he goes, he goes, "Garrett," and he reprimanded him, even though he knew he was on speakerphone. He goes, "You have to introduce me to these people. What are their names?" And the guy goes, "I'm so sorry." And then clearly, and this guy was able to answer all of our questions.
Yeah.
And then the other guy, so I have to go into the physical thing to get a guy who has no idea what's going on, to get a guy on a phone in a remote location who actually knows what's going on, to walk him through how to do it for me. And he does this I'm sure he does this all day.
No, you walk into
All day
business.
long.
You walk into businesses now, and you and the employees both learn something. That's happened to me.
I look at him,
before
I'm
with,
like, do I work here now?
Yeah. And you call a company or whatever, and the person on the line doesn't know what to do. So then they get like somebody that actually does, and then you listen to them train the employee.
Yes.
And you're just like a third party now, listening to a guy learn his first day on the job, but it's like it's not his first day.
Have you tried to get anything at Walmart? You go to like Walmart and you're like, you push a thing and you go, "Hey, can you get me this paint for my kid?" And they keep the paint behind a thing for some reason. I have no idea why. And the guy comes over, he goes, "Oh yeah, let me get the guy who could open this." And then he goes and finds the one guy who has the key to open the shit for me to. It's like 15 minutes.
It's the same at like Home Depot and shit too. But can somebody get that for me? And a guy will be like, "I'm just about to go on lunch, but I guess."
Dude, the amount of people I ask for help at the store and they tell me that they either
they're actually not on the clock.
They go,
right
"I'm
now.
eating right now."
Yeah, like I'm actually not on the clock. I'm like, well, why are you driving a cart around the store with the shirt on for the store?
I know. There's one woman who's I made a lot of money on eBay so far. There's one woman at the post office who's a bitch, so I try to be really nice to her so she'll help me. But I found out the fucking hard way when I showed up. I was like, "I just need a little piece of tape to close this box." And she goes, and she's an old white woman with blue contacts. She's like really evil.
Boy.
And she goes, "We don't have tape here." And I go, "I was just here yesterday shipping something." And I go, "She goes, "Sir, we don't have tape here." And I go, "Oh," she goes, "Yeah, that's one of those things that like a lot of people need here too." And I was like, "Okay." I go, I looked around, I go, "I'll just buy tape. I don't care how much it costs." She goes, "We do not sell tape here, sir." I was like, I go, "Yesterday you guys taped it for me." She goes, we don't do that here." And she just kept doing that. I go, "Okay." I did not freak out. I looked around. I was like, "Okay." I got from my golf bag, I got tape that I put on my finger for a blister, and I taped the box and then brought it back in. Mm-hmm. Gave it to her, printed the label. I'm in USPS today. I looked to the right. There's a giant wall of tape where you can buy tape.
Yeah,
she was just being a total bitch to me.
She was being a bitch and lying. Just didn't. Yeah,
she had tape in a drawer. There was tape for sale right there. She
Yeah.
was just choosing to be an absolute cunt to me. I turned to my right and I started laughing. There was like,
Yeah.
it was like the Buzz Lightyear meme. It was like that much tape on the wall that you could just buy.
Yeah.
What a fucking bitch.
Yeah, I think
she's just dealing with mongoloids all day.
mongoloids all day. That occasionally you're just like, no.
But I got the nice lady last time, and it's just a little thing. All she has to do is put one little piece of tape over it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
that's what they do at the post
Yeah.
office. They're just supposed to put a little piece of tape over.
They help out 10 mongoloids, and then they get exhausted, and then a family man walks in, and they go, "Get fucked."
And they put a gun right in your face.
Is there water down there?
I don't think I have water here. You know how I feel about it.
It's all right.
I have 2 Red Bulls left.
No, it's okay. I have too much caffeine in my system. I think.
I have sport drink, but I don't have any water to mix it with.
That's fine.
And I have
I can outlast.
I have Coca-Cola. That's all I have.
That's fine.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
I got aspirin.
I got ice in my Vietnamese iced coffee.
I mean, it's just if you leave the house, it's just there's so many things where I go, man, what did a
Well,
what
it's
an it feels like I watched it's like the Odyssey, but I'm just trying to go to the post office, and I'm not trying to sound like the old man who's ranting about like smartphones or the old man who's ranting about the grocery store or whatever. But things have seriously got way, 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 way worse.
Yeah.
In like a few years.
Yeah.
Out
I
and
mean,
about.
even like
It's gonna get worse.
even with how fucking expensive it is to get food out, or even like call in like a to-go order. Or if you decide to like just let me go, I'm gonna drive to this place, park, and walk in, and let me like try it out. They're catering to all the DoorDash orders.
Yeah.
For 20 minutes in front of you. They don't even care about the people that walk in.
No, because the iPad keeps beeping
And
at him and screaming
and you
at
want to
him.
get upset, but you're like, but I know this is impossible to keep up with. It's like actually, it shouldn't be allowed that you guys have to keep up with all these to-go orders. So now you
When I worked in a restaurant, we had to turn it off. Once it got to a certain amount in the queue, we would just shut it off.
yeah, because then you just start treating your actual clientele that walk in like shit.
I remember people would call me and they go, "Hey, why can't we order on Postmates?" I go, "Oh, we had to turn it off." And they go, "Well, I want to order food." I go, and I would go to the chef and I'd be like, "How long?" And he'd be like, "3." He'd look at the tickets. He'd be like,
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah.
And I would tell him, I'd be like, "It's 3 hours before we can get your food." And they would start laughing. They go, "Why?" And I'm like, "I'm looking at the tickets. We have like 230 orders we have to cook before yours." They're like, like, I don't.
Yeah.
What do you want me to tell you, dude?
And it just brings
What? I'm
brings the
sorry.
quality of everything down. It brings the quality of your like experience down. It brings the quality of the atmosphere down. Like places that are like Sugarfish. I want the Sugarfish.
I'm
It's
going
like
to Sugarfish tomorrow.
it's like fake nice, but it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in, but they do Postmates orders. So you go.
That's how they make a living.
If you go
Yeah.
like to try and have like a nice little night or like a date or whatever, they're overextending themselves. So you're like sitting in this dark room trying to have like a nice like I came here to eat nice, expensive. What is it? Okasa? What is it when they keep bringing it to you? Whatever the fuck it's called. And there's a bunch of guys in Nike Tech outfits standing like by the door like rapists, covered in like jizz and shit, holding phones, just making like beeping noises and shit.
Oh, the vibrating
Pinging,
hockey
yeah,
pucks?
like just getting pinged by a new DoorDash order or Uber Eats order. And that's your date night, is you're standing around a bunch of like Armenian guys.
That's community, Devin. That's community. I love eating sushi, and I feel like I'm in the lobby of like a car dealership, and people are waiting to take their Hyundais home.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's just so bizarre. It's like, how has there? It's uncouth. It's like this isn't. I'm paying $60 for a meal, and there's like guys standing holding their phones next to my head.
With these things that kind of look like bombs that
Yes.
vibrate in their hands, yeah.
Doing a job that has no qualifications. A guy can do getting out of prison. Like the guy could have got out of prison that day, and he's picking up a Sugarfish order next to my head.
I know. I see guys pull up all the time, especially when I order food at your place. They pull up on these mopeds, and they look like guys that like John Wick would kill in a motorcycle like chase.
Yeah.
It's just a guy it's one guy who's in the John Wick film for 2 frames. And he's a guy on a moped who gets his head blown off. He pulls up with like legitimately like no shoes with the food between his feet in the floor of his moped.
Yeah.
And he got there in like 7 minutes.
No,
somehow.
he's amazing. He's amazing, but he looks like an assassin from a third world country.
He's basically a human sugar glider.
Yeah. They have
He landed here. He jumped off of the roof of a Taco Bell with my Baja Blast and burrito, and he somehow soared down Sunset Boulevard like a sugar glider.
Yep.
And landed at your. I'm like, this is amazing.
It's amazing.
Here's $2. By the way, I've never had a white delivery driver like from DoorDash like ever. Not once.
I actually don't think I ever have either.
Every single time it's that exact guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every single time it's that guy.
Yeah.
I'm just like, thank you, that guy. Don't know if you're the same guy. Don't know if it's just one family doing
And
this, but
the name always seems fake too of the guy.
Well, and I know it'll say
Quran is coming to. We'll be here with your food soon.
and it'll say next to his thing that he has like 4.9 stars and he's done like 25,000 orders. Yeah. You're like, damn.
They're incredible.
You've gone to the moon and back with like pizzas and tacos and like burgers.
Yeah. It's some
Resting
people that
on
where
your
you're like,
feet.
they're doing so badly that they're ordering an Uber to deliver your food in.
They're losing money
They're
on
losing money on the whole thing.
My chain, my chain, my chain, my chain. Don't you like my chain?